everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to be working on your back extension. I hope you're ready to get started. Okay, so just to start, we're going to be going from a plank to a down dog and moving in and out of it. In Pilates, we call it down stretch on the reformer. So reaching back through those feet into your plank, and then you're pushing through your hands. You're going into that down dog, pushing your chest down towards the floor and reaching those heels back. And then you're coming back forward into your plank. Again, just alternating between the two. I always like inhaling back into my down dog, exhaling forward into my plank. We're going to do just 2 more of these, just warming up the shoulders, warming up the chest, seeing how we feel today. We're going to do this last one here, and then all the way on in. So then we're going to bring our knees down, we're going to walk our hands out, and we're going to go in and out of puppy pose. So lowering your chest down towards the ground, and then just rolling through your back to lift back on up. And just moving in and out of here. Again, warming up the shoulders, warming up your back muscles, and not just letting gravity do all the work, because I want you to feel super strong in that extension, not just passive and letting gravity do all the work. I'm going to do this last one here. Coming all the way on up, walk your hands in. We're going to go into some cat-cow. So diving your head, pushing the spine up, curling through your body, and then rotating through those hips, engaging that low back, that mid back, that upper back, the shoulder blades, and then you push the sternum forward, lifting your head. And then again, rounding through your back, curling everything on in. Inhale to expand everything into that great big extension. We're going to do one more, all the way into extension. And then coming back in. Okay, so now we're going to lower ourselves down for our swan. So lowering down, we're going to do swan in a bunch of different places. So to start off, we're going to have our hands out in front of us. If you feel more comfortable having your legs hip distance apart, do that today. I know classically we usually have our legs squeezed together, but because we're focusing on our back more so than our hips, I'm going to encourage, let's bring our feet just a little bit apart. And then when you're ready, pressing through those hands, opening up in your shoulders, opening up in your chest, lifting up. If you feel like your shoulders are rolling in and forward, pull them down your back. This isn't about getting high. This is about opening up your chest and getting some more extension through your upper back. And then you're going to come all the way back on down. When you come down, you're going to walk those hands in just that little bit more. So maybe we're in line with our forehead or our eyebrows. Lifting up, pulling the shoulder blades down. And then coming back on down again. We're going to walk the hands in a little more. So we're kind of in line with our face now. And when you're ready, pressing up. If at this point you're starting to let your hips lead, so leave your hips down and have that soft bend in the elbows. And then you can come back on down. Your hands underneath your chest. Pressing the hip bones down. And then coming all the way back on down. We're going to do one more down now below our, or on either side of our chest or below our shoulders. And then lifting up here, pressing through those arms. Pressing through those hip bones. And then when you're ready, coming all the way back on down. Awesome. So from here, we're going to create a little pillow for our forehead, and we're going to do our single leg kicks. So lifting those legs up, Feel your back engage, feel those glutes. We're going to kick once, twice, and then the other side. You can do this either feet flexed or feet pointed, if that feels like it makes more sense to you. Trying to keep those legs nice and lifted. And the last one there, coming all the way on in. So, then we're going to do double leg, but we're just going to do our pulses upwards. So, toes are going to be towards each other. Knees are slightly apart. You're going to think about pressing the hip bones in to lift the leg up, and then relax them back down. Lifting and lowering. I'm just doing those pulses here. Lift, 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 lift. One last one. And lift and lower. So, from here, we're going to press ourselves back. And then we're going to come into a quick child's pose. Bend the other way for a quick second. And then curl those toes underneath you if they're not already, pressing through those feet. And then you're going to come back into that down dog. And while you're here, pressing through those shoulders, you're going to pedal your feet a little bit. Think about getting one heel down and then the other. Really good job, guys. We're going to do this last one here. And then you're going to come back on in, knees come down. We're going to lift up in our chest, so we're going to be kneeling. If you need to fold over your mat and create a little more padding for your knees, then go for it. Arms are going to be out in front, squeezing your glutes. Think about squeezing a ball between your legs. And then we're going to inhale as we tip backwards. Exhale as we come forwards. And just kind of warming up, feeling the hamstrings. We're going to do one last one here. And then back on in. And then we're going to do our back bend prep. So back bend prep, toes are going to be curled underneath you. You're going to reach one hand back, open everything up, come all the way back forward, open everything up. Keep thinking about pushing the hips forward as you go. And just notice what side maybe feels a little looser, what side feels a little tighter. Mine's a little obvious. This side feels like my tighter side. Some of it's because this is my injured hip, injured foot, and tighter arm. So then when you're ready, come back forward, have a little bend the other way. And then we're going to come back on up for one last time. Whether you want toes curled underneath you or not is up to you. We're going to reach one hand back, the other hand back, open up in your chest, squeezing your glutes like crazy. And happy thoughts. One last breath. And coming back forward. So grand finale of this, if you're wanting to join in, if this is out of what feels right for your body, don't worry about it, but we're going to do a high bridge. So high bridge, we're going to have our feet down flat on our mat. We're going to lay down on our back. Bad day to tie a knot in the back of my shirt. Our hands are going to be down behind us. Fingers are going to be pointing towards our shoulders. A little easier would be feet a little wider. Harder would be feet together. So find something that works for you. I'm going to go hip distance apart. And then you're going to take a great big inhale to prepare. You're going to exhale, pressing through those feet. Press through your hands to lift yourself up. So when you're ready. In Pilates, we have our heels down. In yoga, they often have their heels up. So find one that works well for you. And then you're just going to come all the way back on down. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Let everything relax. You can even rock it on out. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll yourself all the way back up to sitting. And then you can just kind of have a little bit of a forward bend here. Let it all shake out. And really, really good job today, guys. Back extension is not an easy thing. It's not easy to build on or easy to get if you don't have it. It's also one of the psychological things. It's hard for people to learn how to go backwards because it is scary going backwards. So I hope you really liked this video. I hope it got you out of your comfort zone and gave you things to work on and build upon, and also that inspiration to keep on going. So sending lots and lots of love. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help me out and to help me help you. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!